In this video, I'll be doing the Dream Song quest, which is in Penacony, Sir Whitaker. No time to relax, not even in a dreamscape. There are always students who forget what they learned in Paperfold University after graduating. Dreamweaving is based on architecture as its technical foundation, so safety is a practicality are the utmost concerns. You should look at those new plans again. They completely defy the principles of architecture design. I understand your frustration, Professor, but we should also respect the Dreamweaver's freedom of expression. Please refrain from being dismissive, esteemed head. This concerns the cornerstone of future Dreamweaving education. Of course, I'll reconsider, but we appear to have other guests today. I'll be sure to remind you, but the current generation of Dreamweavers is always more lacking than the last. A seeker sighs, then turns and leaves. Good evening, Miss Dreamchaser. How can I help you? Esteemed head, I wish to learn how to weave dreams too. Can birds be dreamweavers? Please dispense with the formalities. Authority and power blind the soul. When it's after work hours, I much prefer people to address me as Sir Whitaker. Do you have any other questions? I wish to learn how to weave dreams too. Of course you may. The family has established the Paperfold University in the moment of soul. When classes start, I'll be sure to welcome you to sit in our dream-weaving course. Do you have any other questions? Can birds be dream weavers? Birds? You mean the cartoons that the watchmaker created? It's not a bad metaphor at all. The dreamweavers in the dreamscape are really all birds. Our nightingale symbol. Is it not a bird that sings at night? In this dreamscape, birds are a symbol of dreamweavers. This sentiment has been expressed in objects of all sorts, and shown up in some pieces of artistry, such as origami birds. That's right, art and reality always complement each other. According to what I know, the origami birds in Clocky's cartoons symbolize the dreamweavers that gave their all during the dream to build the dreamscapes. Alas, few guests and dream chasers in Penacony show an interest in history. If you're interested, I've got some dream weaving stories of that era kept here. This is quite long. There's quite a lot of words here. Search keywords. Dream Chaser era. Dream Chaser era. Nightingale Dreamweaver. After many amber eras of chaos and war, Penacony decided to take its first step towards expanding the dreamscape. The great architect Glorx arrived at Penacony, following an invitation, and began the search for a method to stabilize the dreamscape alongside fellow architects. It was at this moment that Penacony entered an age of rapid development, historically known as the Dream Chaser era. The Dreamweaver project attracted outstanding talents from all across the cosmos. Early Dreamweavers came from all different walks of life. They gathered together in the Nightingale family and formulated countless wonderful concepts for the construction of the dreamscape. The Nightingale family head, Glaucus, led the most talented and brilliant dreamweavers among them to design and build the prototype of the 12 dreamscapes of today. The dreamweavers were known as the Origami Dreamweavers. Their creations remain in the Penacony dreamscape to this day. Joey, design pieces, the Reverie Hotel, the Moment of Oasis. Formerly a famous galactic architectural designer, born into an artistic family from the Epsilon system, her designs emphasize external curvature of aesthetics and as well as the artistic expression of the exterior. Her iconic work, The Reverie, was accused of plagiarism. Although the plaintiff lost the case due to insufficient evidence, Joey's reputation was still ruined. Vaughn, design pieces, Golden Hour and Gilded Hour. Originally a team leader in the technical development department of the Industrial Peace Corporation, he was fired due to a demolitions experiment. Later he joined the Nightingale family. This mad inventor is known for his eccentric inventions, with his most notable being the destructive Van Free dreamscape exploration equipment, which was discontinued due to significant safety hazards. Barlow, design pieces, The Moment of Stars, The Moment of Serenity. Formerly a civilian architect who became a dreamweaver of the Nightingale family upon Glaucus's invitation, his creations are not constrained by the original shape of the building and do not compromise safety while retaining supreme creativity. Later, his true identity was revealed to be an inmate of the Frontier prison involved in a construction accident. He was detained in a moment of serenity by the Bloodhound family. The Oak family's just tribunal, past transgressions are met with retribution. Fisher, design pieces, The Moment of Daybreak, The Moment of Sol. Originally a member of the Intelligentsia Guild, he came to Penacony alongside Professor Glaucus, and later became the Nightingale family head of the Dean of Dreamweaver Academy in Paperfold University. During his appointment, he spared no effort in constructing the 12 Hours dreamscape and promoted various laws and regulations to protect the work rights of dreamweavers. Unfortunately, he was struck down by a sudden illness in his office at Paperfold University. That's an image of them. An old photograph slips out from one of the folded pages of the file stack. It looked dated, with 4 young figures printed on its faded yellow background. These 4 may just be the original Dreamweavers mentioned in the file. The Dreamweaver Archives.
The dream is effortless. But to create?
Found the info you wanted? About this photo, about the Origami Dreamweavers, about the Dream Chaser era. I'm about done with my questions. I guess I'll ask all of them. It was interesting seeing some more about the history of Penacony. About this photo. Oh, this photo really brings back memories. It once belonged to the Origami Dreamweaver, Fisher, who was also my mentor. In his later years, he led us Paperfold University students in compiling a family history of the Nightingales. This photo should have been from that time. about the Origami Dreamweavers. They were students of the first Dreamweaver, Professor Glorks, and legendary Dreamweavers who created the 12 Hours. What you witness in each dreamscape is their legacy. Alas, it's a shame that this dreamscape only has their works engraved, but left their names long forgotten. About the Dream Chaser era. There was a time when countless dreams sprouted. Mr. Fisher once told me of that age. During that time, Penacony had only just completed the dreamscape's development. The lineages weren't completely given until Harmony's embrace yet, and countless opportunities buried in dreams were waiting to be unearthed, resulting in numerous dream chasers gathering like moths to a flame, thirsting for fortune and success. To build a true planet of festivities, Professor Glorks, who was the Nightingale's family head, began recruiting the most stellar talents across the cosmos, leading them in the exploration of methods to modify the dreamscape. What you know is the dream-weaving technology. His foremost outstanding students were coined the Origami Dreamweavers. They were architects, but first and foremost, they were great dream chasers who conquered the dreamscape. I am about done with my questions. This may have been my speculation, but the original inspiration for those leaderbirds in the Clocky cartoons, they were these Origami Dreamweavers. Hang on, the numbers don't add up. Origami birds come in 5 colors, but there are only 4 legendary Dreamweavers here. Which one is Dr. Blue's exactly? About this, I'm not too sure either. If you're interested, you may wish to seek out the truth yourself. Time will cause the colors of the past to fade. Pastels to fade, buried by extravagance and embellishment. Young one, I'm very glad that you still remember them. I'll lend you this photograph for now. I hope you can unearth the history behind this matter. So the origami bird's original form is the Nightingale. Was Dr. Booz also one of the family? Time to go back to Dreamlight's Reef and ask it. Photo from the archives.
Dream is effortless. But to create
There's only green birds here. Are these all the birds that I've found? Hello, Coggy's friend, Tweet. Not just about the kids. You can approach me for any other questions about Nesting Zone too. Tweet, I'm leaving the rest of the kids who ran into the nesting zone to you, Tweet. Wait, no, I'm leaving. I don't want to look after them.
You all need to report this to the family immediately. I'm curious.
I should go where the quest says.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Ah, this is this place. There's an old village television that's still playing cartoons. The dark dim window makes it clear that no one has been here for some time. Why is there some guy just lying here? This is the... This is the person who wants to be Robin. Or just some random singer singing a Robin song. What is it now? I'm super busy. Well, spit it out. There's something I'd like to ask you. I told you, I'm super busy. How can I help you? Be quick about it. You are a Nightingale Dreamweaver? Who I am is none of your business. If you've got time to spare, you might as well just go look for Dreamflex Reef's origami birds. Show Dr. Blues the faded photo. Where'd you get this photograph from? I already told you that I'm very busy. This is... The bird is dumbfounded. It's the first time you see the definition of bewilderment written all over that origami face. This is my photo? No, it seems different. You're not in it? You know these Dreamweavers? I should know them. Or rather, I'm very familiar. I've even found some information from the past. The Dreamweaver archives. What's all this nonsense about? The true Nightingales weren't like this at all. What were you like? I don't remember. Oh no, I've been a bird for so long. It's as if I've forgotten something important. Well then, you should let me help you. No, I've seen what Clocky does. Letting someone into your brain? That's disgusting. No. The bird regains its sly expression. Honestly, it's the most unpleasant cartoon character you've ever seen, hands down. If a good cop won't work, guess I'll have to go bad cop then. Clockwork, forced activation. Hey, what are you doing? I'm activating your emoscape and entering it, whether you like it or not. This is Dr. Blue's inner world, Those origami birds are up ahead. Is this the... kind guest? Might I ask if you've seen an origami bird? Lady Vermilion. A rotund, ruffled origami bird that looks just like us, tweet tweet. I see four standing before me. They're not the same. That child has blue feathers, tweet. Origami birds pick up branches, repair the great tree, and build nests. The great tree's maze is winding, and only birds know about the shortcuts between leaves, tweet. But this poor child hasn't learned the way home, and it got lost in the labyrinth. Please, guest, help look for that child, tweet. Can I go up here? Okay, there's nothing up here. I'm going to another place. Looks like I'm inside this Dr. Blue's... Well, this is a really weird effect. The colors are like really strange. And there's these lines going down. A glossy new Dream Chaser bulletin is placed on the desk, with the following header printed in huge letters. 2151 AE. The long-prepared Dreamweaving project has officially launched. The 12 dreamscapes as stated slated to be completed within this amber era. Currently, phase 1 of the Reverie Hotel's construction has commenced. The Nightingale family is fully responsible for this project. According to negotiations, their head, Glocks, has expressed no intention to join the family, but is willing to support the Dreamscape development plan the family has suggested. Concurrently, the Nightingales have also extended an invitation to the universe to welcome the architects and memorial scholars of the cosmos to build this world of Dreamjoy together. This memory should have been something. I've never heard of anyone who brings their kids to some construction site. Designing a structure, studying how to work with this finicky memoria, and being hunted by in-dream monsters. Work on the Reverie has finally started, only to have this child impeding our progress once again. Tell the professor I'm done, I'm gone. Oh, Mr. Vaughn, please be realistic. Your name is still blacklisted in the IPC. Apart from the professor, no one in the universe will hire you. Furthermore, it's not like that child wants to be in this dreamscape of his own accord, so please be more understanding. Also, isn't he super cute? Just because he's young? How's that fair? I'm a child too. Just because you're in a dream doesn't mean you can spit delusions. Mr. Vaughn, you're the oldest among us. From what I know, that child was a wandering interstellar refugee before he came to the Nightingale family. He had no kin, no family, and was never raised properly, much less how to interact with people. Perhaps he saw Mr. Vaughn as someone of his age. I was expressing affection, albeit inappropriately. For me to forgive him, you'd have to personally apologize to my Vaughn-free gourmet refinement machine. Shouldn't a sorry at least be in order when a mistake is made? Little Dreamweaver, you be the judge. Is that fair or not? Yeah, you're right. Maybe there's something you can't tell us. I don't really know what they're talking about. See, even a junior who's just joined the industry knows etiquette. Mr. Vaughn certainly acts like he's of the same age as a child. But this child likes hiding after making a mistake. Where could he have gone this time? Young lady, I'd have to trouble you to help look for him. He ran off in the other direction of the corridor. Go look there first. Joey and Vaughn, they seem to, for a young lady Vermilion and a young Master Gold, compared to the brief description in the files, people they have memory are obviously struggling to figure out more about Dr. Blue's past. The text goes way too fast. Maybe I'm just really slow at reading. Is this where I came from? Yeah, I think it is. Well, there's a puzzle to do. He probably ran in there and hid. That brat, he locked the door. I'll blast the door open then. Hold on, Mr. Vaughn. To my knowledge, the Reverie's blueprints do not map out this area. If I'm wrong, this room was probably made by the child himself. What do you mean? Mr. Glorks also taught me the kid to weave dreams? Taught the kid to weave dreams? No. This is probably something the child figured out himself. Interesting. I've never seen such a construction method before. Something doesn't feel right. What are you thinking? How about we play along with this child's riddles? We might get a pleasant surprise out of it. And if I refuse, then there might come a day when Master Glorks accidentally finds out the Professor Owl merchandise that you've been stashed in your room. They've got stashed in your room. Stop, stop, stop. Alright, I'll go with your plan. You better not let anyone know. Mr. Glocks has always disliked that watchmaker-drawn owl. I had such a hard time nabbing the Professor's limited edition merch without Glocks noticing. Here, let's go then. We should look for the jigsaw key that the child hid. Finding puzzle pieces again. The Reveries construction just started. I hope he doesn't barge into anywhere dangerous. Only that fool Barlow would knowingly do something bad. This kid wouldn't be that stupid, right? Hard to say. Most Dreamweavers working under Master aren't completely sane. Who would want to work in such a dangerous place if they didn't have a screw loose? With heads buried in architectural drafts, working deep in the dream, and even subjected to the accusations and slander. Lady Joey, your design for the Reverie Hotel looks highly similar to a certain building in Epsilon. Do you have an explanation for this? She's just listening to this trait makes me want to puke. You can tolerate this? It's just some chatter. You get used to it after a while. It's nothing major. But it's only in a dream that our supposedly harebrained concepts can be realized. Mr. Vaughn, didn't you come for this very reason too? Yeah, you're right. I mean, neither of us is anywhere close to normal. Okay, I'll continue this in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I also have lots of other Star Rail
Short
videos.
respite, then time for the next fight.
So if you find this video interesting, then you may want to watch some of my other Star Rail videos. And I also do Genshin videos as well. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.